Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm casts this side of East Yorkshire. Still got a 1 versus 1 on Titan's Fall. Over at the Necron corner, we've got Alkimand. Who's on the other side of the map, playing as the Tau Empire, we've got Ethereal. Aptly named, I do believe. Anyway, Ethereal's going to go for double stealth suit teams, jetpacks, and a Tau barracks, whereas the Necrons are going to go for a couple of Builder Scarabs and triple plasma generators. I do hope that you all survived Christmas. I was very close to death's door after drinking one whole bottle of whiskey. I honestly, I thought I was going to see St. Peter by those pearly gates as I woke up the next morning with the worst hangover in my life ever. But there we go, that's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? About getting blind drunk and stuff. Anyway, so Tau versus Necrons. We are going to see a Tau Commander and Fire Warrior team. Not seeing any Vespids for this game, I do believe. As, I mean, assaulting assaulting the Necrons early on in the game is, well, there's a catch-22. The Builder Scavs are quite easy to kill from the perspective of the Tau, as they've got lots of firing options. And these guys haven't got the most health, even if they do have multiple squad members in their builder unit. But they don't cost any money. So it's kind of a zero-sum game, really. Although then again, in saying that, if you kill enough of them, and then the Necron player has to queue up the Builder Scarabs in his one and only recruiting building, it does cause him a bit of a nuisance. So we might see some harassment going on in the early game, especially with this Tau Commander going to go and get a heavy flamer for the good times and the bad times. We do have a... What's on the banner today? Oh, we've got what's her face from Game of Thrones? What's her name? The dragon lady, the one who you see naked in many episodes. Daenerys Targaryen, that's the one. Anyway, like a bad man dem, a Tau Commander charging into the base, using his flamer to good effect against these Builder Scavs. Necron Lord there, not too happy having his Builder Scavs being popped. Will decide to give him a big old stab. And also a bit of an explosion from this obelisk. Both the obelisk probably interrupting their fight, looked a bit confused towards each other. Not impressed at the interruption, I dare say it. But yeah, one squad wipe for the Tau Commander. Gonna try and go for a second one as he jumps into the air, trying to avoid this Necron Lord from slicing his legs apart. But yeah, like we say, just build up another one for free. Got two, well, there's one Necron Warrior squad, two Necron Warrior squads, and you're just Builder Scavs just chilling out round the side. Tau Commander is going to run away, having lost half his health already. Will decide to go up against these obelisks, which is probably a fairly good shout. Until the Necrons get a summoning core up and running, defending their far-flung territory is a little bit difficult for them. Now we're going to see this Necron Lord moving over towards these Fire Warriors. As the Builder Scarabs bravely charge in, but won't be able to decap that relic as a listing post is already being built on top of it. Stealth suit team going to run away as the Fire Warriors try to keep their distance from this Necron Lord. Tau Commander going to move in for support. And yeah, this is a fight that the Necron Lord is not going to win without any support. No matter who he goes for, whichever squad he engaged in melee, the other one will just stop running away and then start firing at him. I'm going to see a whole smorgasbord of Necron Warriors there. Moving over to this side of the map. No tier 2 at the moment. Builder Scavs, where are you going? Are we seeing a tactical turret being popped down? Would be a pain in the backside if they do it. Fire Warriors are going to come in there. It was a while ago. I can't remember what game it was. It was on Battle Marshes. I think it was Den Superman who was playing as the Necrons. And he managed to get a sneaky Necron monolith around the back. A proxy monolith, if you like. And for a brief second, I thought we were going to see that again. Path to Enlightenment coming out for the Tau. Listening post over here being bashed. Summoning core finished. More Necron Warriors coming out to live their best lives. But yeah, this is a lot of Fire Warriors. These Necron Warriors will be falling back. But triple squads of Fire Warriors. Quite a sizable amount. You don't normally see that many at this stage of the game. Necron Lord teleporting around over here. Will teleport into 2 more squads. Tower Commander in hot pursuit. This is a lot of plasma fire for the Necron Lord to deal with. Will probably want to go home. Hasn't got any of his Forbidden Archive artifacts at the moment, so won't see any phase shifting. But Necron Warriors doing what they can against these Tau Fire Warriors. This squad doesn't look like it's going to survive for very long. Disruption field's just popping now, so that will help them in the firefight. These Necron Warriors being trapped in a ensnaring trap, moving even slower than normal, allowing these Fire Warriors to get a couple more shots off. Necrons decapping these strategic points. 60% and 70 green money compared to 92 and 30. Gonna go for an advanced pulse rifle as well, which will severely increase the damage by these Fire Warriors. Which, to be fair, they're already doing a serious amount of damage anyway.
Pick your targets.
Massively out DPSing these Necron Warriors' ability to regenerate, or reinforce, should I say.
Prosper.
Yeah, these guys are going to have to go home. What's going on? We've got a Forbidden Archive now out on the field. More Necron Warriors. No really need to transition into anything more, although you would normally see some flayed ones at this stage of the game. Then again, flayed ones very, very slow. The Necron Warriors are kind of doing their bit by constantly keeping these guys on their toes. Phase shift going on for Necron Lord now. Going to increase his health regeneration. And slowly but surely, the amount of Necron Warriors on the field is drastically increasing. Tau, what are you going to go for? Not going to go for... Oh, just going to go for more Fire Warriors. Why not?
Get away. Just tell us.
I mean, I suppose, realistically, they are the Tau's primary counter to heavy infantry, which is what the Necron Warriors are.
None can stand.
One squad going to teleport somewhere. Oh, they're going to teleport over here. Going to go for that flanking maneuver. Yeah, it does look like that this Tau squad is going to go down. Morale has been broken. I've decided to stand their ground in a foolish manner, I would have to say.
Just tell us.
He lives to fight another day. Free health. Good lad. Well done. Necron's deciding that they just want to spare him.
Tell us where you need us.
Leave one alive so they can tell their friends. I can see a vehicle beacon.
Whatever the greater good demands.
I imagine we'll probably see some Devilfish troop carriers, as they'd be a very good counter against these Necron Warriors, who don't have any infiltration detection. Do believe it's the Builder Scarabs that are the main infiltration detection for the Necrons. Can also use a John Cena beam to see the what's called the Devilfish troop carriers, but that is a timed ability. More Fire Warriors in the mix. The Necron Lord gets blown up by the missile launcher in the Tau Commander's arsenal.
Our hunt begins.
The Necron Lord being stunned by the snare, or slowed, should I say, even. Brilscav's getting rid of Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, not even the power of the Necron tier can get rid of her. There's a bug. It's just going to stay there.
Devilfish transport.
Well, I can think of worse things to look at when you're taking things on.
Just tell us where you need us.
Yeah, Fire Warriors spreading themselves out nicely. Troop carrier on the way.
Silently.
Opening fire. But yeah, the Necron Lord is doing a good job. Still staying alive.
Just tell us
But quite low on health at the moment. Necron Warriors will see this Devilfish troop carrier and start engaging into the combat. When the Fire Warriors pop out there, these Necron Warriors are going to fall very, very quickly. Very low on health is the Devilfish troop carrier, only 750 health, but does a remarkable amount of damage with all its guns. I mean, what, it's got 2 little drones on one side, a big gun in the middle.
Hunters are here. Devilfish transports.
And when those Fire Warriors come out, they have some serious damage. Solar Pulse been thrown down, preventing the troop carriers from firing. And yeah, once they're being witnessed, the Necron Warriors can take them down very, very quickly. Stealth suit teams are now probably also going to go for their stealth suits and their fusion blasters. I imagine that's what they'll do to help take down those obelisks. Necron Warriors, though, not wanting any part of it, it's just going to go straight into the base.
First cannon, fire!
The Builder Scouts will be a primary target for these troop carriers, I imagine, as these Fire Warriors over yonder are going to get destroyed in the face. What we're going to go for, we're going to see some Wraiths, which do they detect stuff? Memory serves me well, I think they are also a detection unit.
Personnel carrier ready for action.
Also very good at tying up units in close combat. Able to phase shift as well, which will allow them to get into close combat without losing too much in the way of health. The Builder Scouts quickly annihilated.
Personnel carrier.
We'll have to start seeing some Immortals, or at least a couple of heavy destroyers from the Necron side. 74 and 50 compared to 100% and 80. So Necron's in a firm in a firm economic situation, even if they are on the back foot at the moment with these troop carriers.
Open fire.
Builder Scouts trying to decap that strategic point, but will probably get blundered up before they are able to do their job. Troop carrier over here, not able to stand the force of the Ghost Flayers and whatnot. But yeah, it's quite back and forth at the moment. We are seeing a thermoplasma generator and a helpful Ghost turret being placed down here.
Open fire.
Necron Lord being re-summoned onto the battlefield.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
But yeah, this is the Tau are going to have to pick their battles with their troop carriers, as en masse, I think the Necrons can still push these vehicles back. They're going to have to split them up a bit, going to have to do what they can. And with the Summoning Core active at the moment, the Necrons can redeploy, but their redeployment time is based on that Summoning Core. So some hit and run, I imagine, would be the way forward. Necron Warriors defenseless against this troop carrier. We'll see their obelisk being taken down.
Can't kill what you can't see. For Tau. You can't kill what you can't.
And it's pure pandemonium, pure chaos, as the Wraiths try and take out these stealth suit teams. Builder Scouts just try and survive for as long as they can.
They can't afford to win.
5 minutes.
This is a lot of firepower.
Take and hold victory.
And not enough Wraiths to really keep these guys busy. Necron player might have to
Return fire.
fall back a little bit and regain their numbers. They have lost quite a lot at the moment. Gonna go for some more Necron Warriors. No Immortals there. Quite unusual. We'll see some Kroot Carnivores. There's a bash around this Wraith, who's decapping this strategic point. I mean, maybe that's the play from the Necron perspective. It's just to try and whittle them down as much as possible, try and keep their economy as low as they can, while building up their own fighting forces. Barracuda on the field. Ideal against any vehicles that the Necrons decide to bring onto the field, but won't be seeing any vehicles at this present moment in time. Kroot Carnivore squad doing a good job against these Necron Warriors, as it is supported by this invisible vehicle over here. Don't know if they can eat the corpse of the Necrons. We will have to see if they're able to do so. I imagine that they can munch on their comrades. Yeah, this Necron Lord not getting a chance to stand on its own 2 feet. Do have some Necrons in the middle, absolutely surrounded by fire.
Open fire.
Wraith trying to deny this critical location in the middle. Will kill these scouts, or stealth suits, sorry, but will be pushed back once again. A greater summoning core being active, and there we go, finally some immortals on the field. Do have a sizable squad cap there, so the Necrons have been keeping up with their infantry. Necron Lord over here, just been slow but surely pushed all the way back to base. Two Carnivores upgraded with their jumping charge ability. Yeah, this Necron Lord is having a bit of a sad time. Thermoplasma generator trying to be built up, probably won't survive. I do love Croup Carnivores. You don't ever see them very often, especially in the mid game. They are definitely one of my favourite units. More Wraiths coming out. These guys don't cost anything, so you may as well spam them out when you can. A good sizable Necron fighting force over here. I mean, yeah, what? 5 Wraiths. Necron Warriors, Immortals in the back lines as well. If they can get a good surround on this troop carrier, it will go down. And does it have any boys in it? Oh, it's got no boys in it, but that's fine. If they can at least lower the numbers of these troop carriers, it will help them retake parts of the map. Croup Carnivores not surrendering this critical location, but they are in a bit of a critical situation, if you don't mind the pun. Immortals and Necron Warriors alike, but to open fire on these boys, and currently they haven't nommed on anything, so they will die very quickly. And lordy lord, full squad wipe there. Bit of a misplay from the Tau player. But these Wraiths being chunked down.
Devilfish swim silently. Burst cannon, fire!
Necron Warriors are now going to push up on the right side of this map. Still got control of this turret emplacement over here with their thermoplasma generator. We are going to see Devil Fire Warriors jumping out of here, but these Wraiths can go... not infiltrate, what's the word? They can phase shift.
Personnel carrier, ready for action.
Solar Pulse going down here, forcing the Devilfish troop carrier back. I'm going to see a Croup Shaping Center, as well as a Kion Command Post. Might see some Shapers and some more Croup Carnivores. Going to see a Pathfinder team. It's a bit late, really. You normally see them a lot earlier. Able to target a particular unit, making it even more susceptible to long-range fire. It'll be very difficult to keep them alive with all these Wraiths on the field. Of the sheer amount of Necron Warriors, force these guys to constantly have to move and redeploy. Troop carrier being destroyed. Are going to see the Pathfinder target this Necron Lord. Not sure if he's the correct target, to be honest. He is able to phase shift, he's able to teleport away. Probably would be a better idea to focus fire on these Necron Warriors, as this is the main problem that the Tau are facing.
Personnel carrier ready for action.
But yeah, Fire Warriors over here. Without their troop carrier, it's quite hard to keep them out of close combat. The Sleep Post are taking some pot shots off at that Wraith. Necron Warriors over here will teleport back home. And that was a really good push from the Necron player. Didn't have enough backup. Going to go for some Croup Hound packs. Very exciting. I don't think we've actually seen some Croup Hound packs on this channel before. What is the Necron player doing in response? Double Tomb Spiders. Yeah, that's certainly a good idea. Able to regain some fallen lads. Yeah, there we go. Look at them. The goodest of boys. also have a charge ability to get them into combat a little bit earlier, I do believe. Incredible close combat damage. Set these guys into combat. Equip them with some Croup Shapers as well to increase their damage. Targeting optics as well being researched. Yeah, this is going to be quite difficult for the Necron player to deal with. Are they good against vehicles? Not necessarily good against vehicles. Then again, I imagine if we see some Tomb Spiders going about their business, some Pariahs, that'd be good. Because those Pariahs are lethal in close combat. Also able to slow down things that they hit.
I will lead our warriors. Fire team is ready.
But yeah, with these two unit compositions, I'm not entirely sure who's got the upper advantage in this.
The Necrons will stand with chop them up. The Necrons will stand with.
See the Croup Shaper giving the Necron Lord the business with his double slicey bits. Love his combat animations as well. Fantastic unit. Barracuda trying to keep back these. Where are they? The attack scarabs.
Target acquired.
Absolutely dangerous against aircraft, although not much else.
I am ready to join my kin.
Necron Warriors now feeling the full brunt of these Croup Hounds. Well, these Croup Hounds are taking a bit of a pounding themselves. Being shot at from a distance by this Tomb Spider. But the Tomb Spider will be taken care of by this Tau Commander. While that's going on over here, we are seeing these Croup Hound packs trying to do what they can against these Ghost Turrets. Will take one down. Tomb Spider just kind of chilling out a bit. Might want to bring him back away from this engagement. Won't win against this amount of Tau. Tomb Spider over here also being taken out. These are quite heavy investments. You don't want to lose these willy-nilly. Yeah, Pariah's coming out to say hello. Got to slice these Croup Hounds a little bit, but will fall back. Second group pack moving on. Got the Croup Shaper in there as well. Oh, but there we go. I restore Monolith on the field. And yeah, these Croup Hound packs are not going to be winning this engagement anytime soon. Heavy Destroyer as well to take care of any Tau vehicle shenanigans. Fantastic stuff. So now the Tau are in quite a dangerous situation. They don't have much or anything in the way of anti-vehicle. I mean, they've got their stealth suits and they've got this Barracuda, but the Necron Monolith is, I mean, very difficult to take care of. Briar's moving forward as well as this Tomb Spider. Although we're not seeing that much in the way of use from this Tomb Spider, it's kind of all been thrown away a little bit. 91 and 59 as the Tomb Spider goes down, compared to 91% and 164. Going to see a second Monolith as well, which is good stuff. Able to gain more units as this Monolith goes about its wicked foul business. Does seem as packed to the brim with whatever you call it. Flayed ones. Alkimand says that there's some bug going on with this Monolith. I was going to see the essence of the Catan gods. Yeah, this is quite a sizable Necron force at the moment. Lots of warriors, heavy destroyers now being more or less spammed out of this Monolith over here. I'm going to see what's going on here. So Wraiths and a Necron Lord as the Tau try and disassemble this thermal plasma generator over here. Essence of the Deceiver now on the field. Able to cause all sorts of mischief and mayhem. Forcing these guys to fire among their own friends and family. Also going to summon a, I do believe that this is a fake Necron monolith. But as far as I'm aware, that the Necrons won't. Oh, so the town won't even know this.
Cut them down.
Stealth suit's firing away at this pretend monolith. Another Tomb Spider now back on the field as this Tower Commander with its plasma rifle, fully upgraded Tower Commander over here. Now the real Restore Monolith coming out to play, killing the Tower Commander. And even with the Kroot Shapers and Kroot Hounds, not much they can do. Yeah, I do quite like the idea of the Kroot Hounds. Certainly would have taken care of these Necron warriors. But I think they needed a little bit more in the way of bigger guns. Maybe the broadside battlesuits. Or a hammerhead or something. Just something a bit bigger, a bit more substantial. But still, really, really good play by both people, I do have to say. Wonderful use of Devilfish troop carriers and all that jazz. But yeah, I do believe that the Necrons will have won it here today. Ethereal throws up the GG, and that is all she wrote. But yeah, if you want to support the channel, £1 a month does give you one extra game a week on the old Patreon. My name's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a chore. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace.